George R.R. Martin took to his LiveJournal account. Most amazing part of the story is that he had a LiveJournal account to talk about the Syrian refugees and how the United States has an obligation to take more refugees in. Let me give you his statements. He said the following about the Statue of Liberty. For me, Lady Liberty and the words on her base represent the best of what this nation of immigrants is all about. He continued to write, one has to wonder if all the governors, including our own governor here in New Mexico, I am ashamed to say, and congressmen voting to keep out the Syrian refugees have ever visited the statue or read the words on her base. If so, they surely fail to understand them. I'm just bringing this up because he's amazing in every way. Yeah. This man is a hero. Okay.
So, of course, I agree with him because I made the same point. So, look, George, I think that there's one word that really summarizes what the Republicans are doing here in regard to refugees the best. And I think perhaps you wrote it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And look, I love that he's going out on a limb and calling them out. Now, he's a proud progressive in everything that he's done, from what I've read of his work, right? And so for him, it's not much of a limb, and he doesn't care, right? But for a lot of people in entertainment, I mean, look at the reaction Tarantino got when he, protested police brutality. A world of hurt, threats against his career, et cetera, right? So George R.R. Martin's like, yeah, okay, have at it, Hoss, right? But I can read. I can read what the Statue of Liberty says. Right. It says, give me your poor, your tired, your wretched refuse. I'm their shelter, okay? I open them a golden door, right? And you can see parts of that in, of course, his work. In Game of Thrones, there's a giant wall, right? Trump would have been proud of that wall.
Yeah.
Did the
the Wildlings paid for it?
No, yeah, he made the Night's Watch made the Wildlings pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And so Jon Snow brings in the Wildlings. Sorry, slight spoiler there if you haven't seen the last season.
You should have seen it by now. No
spoilers.
Yeah,
come on, catch up already. And there is a reaction to him which is not positive. In fact, I believe this happens.
For the watch.
For the watch. Okay. And he doesn't want that to happen in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's amazing, and the final thing on this, is that people are just immune to logic. So same thing with Jon Snow and here in America, right? So in the case of the Syrian refugees, he's like, they're running from ISIS. They're not ISIS, they're running from ISIS, right? We have a duty, a moral duty to protect them from these monsters, right? So in the case of Jon Snow and the Wall, they're running from the White Walkers, right? And Jon Snow says, okay, forget the moral duty part. How about just logic? If they stay on that side of the wall, they'll all become White Walkers once they're killed. And then we'll have to deal with a bigger, worse army.
Yeah.
And George R.R. Martin says, if we have them stay in Syria, is it possible that more of them will get corrupted through the bombings, everything else that's going on, and then we'll have more ISIS fighters to fight later? That's also possible. So even if you don't care about morality at all, and you don't care about the principles of America, you should at least for self-preservation reasons be open to the idea of letting these refugees in, because it's going to do us more good than harm.